It has been raining for days and the weather has really got chilly and I love it. What's up? So I have a tag for you. This tag is called the side character tag and I have been dying to do this one. I will link in the description where I originally saw it. So let's just get on with it. Question number 1. Who are your favorite side characters in books, TV, and film, etc.? It's hard to ever really choose these because you have so many that you love, I know. But I do have a favorite book, and that is A Christmas Carol by my boy Charles Dickens, who is also my favorite author. My favorite side character would be Jacob Marley. And on a cornier note, I actually wrote a rock opera based off A Christmas Carol, and I actually played Jacob Marley, so he's my favorite side character. In television, and I have to say that this is very recent, and it only came about because of me finishing my novel, Shattered, and giving it to the betas, and then the betas telling me what they think mine was close to or similar to or had stuff in common with. And Boys Over Flowers came up. So I looked up Boys Over Flowers and just to find out what the hell they were talking about and wound up watching the whole thing. Totally got drawn in. Oh my God. So with that said, my newest favorite TV side character is Jiu. I have a ridiculously inappropriate crush on this kid, and I want to say kid, but thank God he's like 30 or something like that. So he's my favorite TV side character. Films, we would end up really back probably with Jacob Marley because it's a movie. So way too many to list. I'm just going to stick to those two. Question number 2. Name the side characters in your work in progress. Ooh, I have a ton of side characters in my current work in progress. But right off the bat, let's see. Aaliyah, Chase, and I'm going to put Spencer up there at the top. They're the main characters. Even though technically I guess Spencer would be a side character, but I love him too much to just say that. Lisa, Marcase, Aaron, Barbara, Carter, Pui, Orchid, Pierce, Baron, Dar. Oh my God, how could I forget Dar? And there are a few more that are like adult characters that are kind of prominent, but we don't care about them right now. So question number 3 is, which side character is most like me? All of them are kind of like me because I definitely peppered in a bit of me into all of them just so I can tolerate some of them and to be truthful with you, because some of them are ridiculously horrible, horrible people. But I guess the one that's most like me is Orchid. Out of the side characters is Orchid. Because for the simple fact that she likes to stay on task and she doesn't let big or little things stop her from going forward. I can say that about myself now. That was not always the case, not always my truth. But for those 2 reasons, I would say Orchid. Question number 4 is, do you ever base your side characters after real people? Yeah. I have 2 methods. Either I will base a character on someone I know or a celebrity based on what they look like, but not act like at all in any way, shape, or form, just to work the visual as I go along. Ultimately, they do change, but that's usually where I begin. Or I will do the opposite. I will pick a personality trait or a habit or something about the way somebody does something, and I'll lend it to my character, but they won't be like a physical description of the person who I was emulating, so to speak. I'll do that. So yeah, I do it a lot. The main thing I do, which I'm always hearing like, oh, you should never do this, but I use a lot of me and a lot of them. Period. I don't care about people saying that you shouldn't do that. I do what I want to do. And so there. Number 5, gush about one of your side characters. Now, this side character is kind of an anomaly as far as she's not based on anybody that I know, looks-wise. She's not based on anybody that I know, action-wise. And I'm not in her. No part of me, I guess, except that we're both teachers. And trust me, that's just because the story is a school-based story. So it doesn't have anything to do with me. But I'm going to gush about Joy Van Buskirk because, oh, I'm wrong. There is a part of her based after somebody else. I had a teacher named Miss Van Buskirk that she was my English teacher, and she was just so damn groovy. I liked her and I loved her name. And I said one day I will use that name because it's just Van Buskirk. I had to use her name. This was I want to say 9th grade English teacher. So she didn't influence me in any way as far as like, oh, she inspired me to write and stuff like that. No, she just was kind of groovy. Like she would just come to class and she would always be looking like she's going out as opposed to me, come to class to teach English. Like, or maybe she had that look like she was leaving work and going straight to an event or a function of some sort. She never dressed down. Now, that doesn't have anything to do with my character, Joy Van Buskirk, because Joy Van Buskirk is kind of a boho hippie kind of teacher. So, but I love her for 1,000 different reasons. For one thing, if you read the first book, you don't know a lot about her, and you will find out so much more about her in the books to come that when you go back and read the first book, all the little hints and stuff were there. But she has some shit going on with her. And I don't mean bad stuff, but more secrets. More, I don't know, hidden stuff that you're wondering. Like a lot of kids in the school wonder why she's even at the school because clearly her talents outweigh her job. But she stays at that school and she works at the school and she does a great thing in her job. She's a dance teacher. And it's just so much. Like, I really can't gush about her the way I want to without giving away some of her stuff. But she is a great person with a lot of secrets. A lot of secrets. Secrets that will and can break some shit up. Secrets that will unravel some stuff, man. Oh my God. So yeah, I'm going to gush about her because she's pretty darn amazing. The last question number 6. Is there a place where you can find out more about my characters? Yeah, for one thing, you can follow me on Twitter because I usually post little teasers there. Also, you can sign up to be a part of Patreon at any level. Even if you don't sign up on the levels, I still have some stuff where you can read little things about the characters. As long as you have a Patreon account, obviously. And I have Pinterest, which I'll link below, which has some pics that I use for inspiration for the characters and for the school and for different locations and such. So yeah, you can do those things. But the best way is just to follow me and, of course, read the book. It'll be out soon. So that's it. It was just 6 questions. Pretty cool. I enjoyed putting this together because even though I really do think a lot about the side characters as far as when I'm working it and putting the novel and stuff together, it was different playing a little game about them. And, I don't know how to explain it, but this was pretty cool. So for all of you out there who haven't done this tag, please do it. I'm going to tag DL Tillery and I'm going to tag KS Mead You two do this one. It'll make you think more about stuff about those particular side characters that maybe you haven't concentrated on as much. That's pretty much it, guys. So until next time, you know what to do.